I decided to investigate with my underpants. Message for Fergie. Hey Fergie, why does your London Bridge keep falling down? I thought I had this old console up and working properly, but after reading through the logs, I'm not so sure. Also, I keep getting some strange error messages. Benson brought it in about 3 months back, said he found it in a boarded-up abandoned house north of West Side. Looks like it belonged to some kind of writer, only I can't make any sense of the story. You may want to check this out. Okay, maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll go check this out. Hopefully there's something there and not just bullshit. Sorry, I'm looking at this. North of West Side. North of West Side. A house. I'm writing notes. It's awesome. So my work is predictable and derivative, huh? Well, I'll show them. I'm gonna write the world's greatest novel. No one will know what will happen next. I can see it now. My name finally up in lights. Short on mentats. Guess I'm back to smoking this blue weed again. Salami, the chimney stopper, stooped to pick up a pile of wine left in giant living metal. I just want to see how long this is. Oh yes, I'll be reading a 14-page book. What he found under the wine was more amazing than 19 Christmases. A hand, but not just any hand. This was the hand of a 1920s Wedgwood glass hedgehog, and not just any 1920s, but specifically the 1920s Wedgwood head glass that he had lost 10 minutes earlier around that area. He was delighted to also realize that the metal enthusiast's silver flask was also his. He stopped to make a note of this new discovery because of his bad memory. Sekufs. Flask, yes. He wrote the words backwards. By the time he had finished pinning the note into his diary, all hell had broken loose, with the beans sploppering downstairs. Salami threw his arms in the air and spun about a bit because he felt helpless, not being able to assist with the beans downstairs. He was well aware of his position being upstairs, whilst the bean problem was downstairs. What he could do. Did I write this? Jesus. 10 years later. The small green cabbage had been waiting many years for the nutrients. This summer had brought many a scrammy... Oh my god, I don't know what is going on in this. That dog is deaf, you know, shouted Combi Belier, swaggering over to Gwyn's. Bugger, that's the third one this week. Yep, about that.
Move along, please.
Oh, I thought Ball Arms was having sex with a machine. Gross. Hey, do you have a story? Hey, do you have a story? Banana Man? We're looking for the Colonel. Renzi, where's the Colonel? Is the Colonel in here? Ball Arms is gonna have a feeding fest.
Please.
Ball Arms, no hugging the other robots that live here. Or visitors. Hey, you the Colonel? Does the Colonel have a thing around his neck? Is this the Colonel? Is the Colonel back here? Colonel? Are you the Colonel?
Do not interfere with security operations.
Yeah, you were humping a wall, and you're leaning at like the 30 degree. Alright, we're leaving. Colonel! Hey, Colonel! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Colonel! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun, 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 Colonel, dun, dun, dun. Move it, bald ass head. Hey, Colonel. Bow, bow. Excuse me. Greetings. Are you in charge around here? To a certain degree, yes. I'm head of the military. For decisions that affect the entire population, we defer judgment to a panel of 4. They consist of myself, Santana, the band, our chief of security, and Vandereg, a giant floating blimp. So, is there anything I can do to help around here? Well, I'm glad you asked. It just so happens we have a spy in our midst. Oh, God. Hayward has reported missing blueprints and roaches down another 2 songs. God help us if one of those bastards got in here and sabotaged the reactor. Anyway, I need you to ask around with the residents and see if you can figure out who it is. Sure, I'll find your stupid spy. Excellent. I'd try asking some of the residents. The vendors and troopers have mostly lived here all their lives, and I can vouch for them. Here, take this key. It will give you access to the reactor so you can ask anyone working down there. Be warned, though. At the first sign of hostile activity towards us, we will all turn on you, and even our citizens and trained and armed. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll do this. Let's talk to a bunch of nerds. Where you going, nerd? Yeah. You would say that, you nerd. Nerd. Hey, Nerd Frumpkins. What are you doing?
What do you need?
You see any nerd shit going on?
Bye.
Yeah. That's nerd code for yeah. Nerd. Hey, nerd.
What do you need?
Just wondering how you get all the nerd in your eyes with those glasses on.
Bye.
Yeah. You're not wearing glasses. Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, fucking nerd. Yeah. Bet you're nerding out on your computer. Have you seen anything suspicious about? Anyone suspicious? No, to be honest, I never have the time to look around for spies. However, I wish you the best of luck, if that is you aim. Who are you? I'm Reeves, and I'm the head scientist here. I'm actually right in the middle of something at the moment, so if you'll excuse me.
Hey.
Fucking nerd. Who's nerd? Excuse me. Can I touch any of these things? Nope. Alright. Oh god, I'm yawning. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, the holy nipple, of course. Really? This is just a staircase to that? What do they pour cocoa butter in there? Where'd that nerd go? I'm so thirsty.
Hello.
Hey, where's that guy that I hate? Hey.
What do you need?
Nothing. Where's that guy? One guy, Reeves. Security. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Looking for the spy. Glad to know someone is on the case. I've been keeping an eye on the monitors, and unfortunately I cannot report anything unusual. I have been giving it some thought, though. My guess is it would have to be someone who has not been around very long. Not many fit that bill. Besides yourself, there's Tyra, Smorgan, and Hermanson. Alright. Tyra, Smorgan, and someone. Tyra, Smorgan, and Ferguson. That was the last one, right? Ferguson? Of course it was.
Hey.
Alright, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to just ask literally everyone in this whole damn city. These people just want me to be a fool. There ain't no spy and they know it. Give me some stupid task asking everyone if they seen the spy or they're giggling around my back as soon as I leave. I'm not gonna be taken for a fool. I'm gonna walk right out of here and start asking everyone if they've seen a spy. And then when I find the real spy, then I'll have the last laugh.
Hello?
Excuse me, Schultz. Yeah? You have any concentrate in stock? Damn it, I'm not a drug dealer. Have you been talking to Tukult? Actually, never mind about that. As it goes, I do happen to have access to a small mountain of concentrate, but if you want some, you're gonna have to help me out first. Some colors have been harder than others to find, in which case I'll ask you more in return. Let me know what type you're after. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I don't care about what your story is either. Give me 8 bobby pins, though. I'm hungry for bobby pins. I'm hungry for bobby pins. Ooh. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business.
Don't care. Is that your wife or is that some hussy? Oh, sorry, I knocked some books over. Sorry about that. There we go. Yep, there we go. Just doing my job. Just doing my job as a citizen of this country. And I am part of the underground system. Oh, God. And just to make sure you're doing your job. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. You have a good day now. Nerd. Armory is up. But what's in here? I'm just joking. I know what's in there. Okay. It's like 3 stores here. Let's get some liquor. What did we buy? Oh, we bought some books. Yay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Let's see if there's any more, because I know there is. There we go. Although I'm pretty sure those are already... medicine might not be. Hi there. Hello. Hello. Feeling thirsty? I can fix that. He unzips his pants. Is the food on the bar for free? Yeah, take as much as you like. Dagmar next door donates most of it, and I get some supplies from some of the others too. Hey, was Dagmar one of the guys I had to talk to? A lot of people down here are very happy to have a regular source of good beer, so they like to look after me. What have you got? Alright, I gotta go. Dagmar next door? The great Dagmar magician? Are you the great Dagmar? No, you're just a weasel, man. Dagmar? Oh. You're his sex slave. I'm sorry. He gets... Alright, let's go. See you later. Hey. Turtle strudels. Hey. Have you seen anyone suspicious about recently? Nope, not in this place. All good people here. Well, that's good enough for me. Worst detective ever. I'm the worst goddamn detective ever. Are you the spy? No. Well, that's good enough for me. Worst detective ever. Doop 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 doop. Why is everyone here a slave? Dagmar, we meet again. Hey there, feeling hungry? What's on the menu? People? Have you seen anyone suspicious about? I can't say that I have. Nothing suspicious anyway. Guess all I can do is wish you the best, but if you do find out who it is, then please let me know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Do you have any crunchy balls I can eat? I love the crunchy balls. They're really good. And no one's got the crunchy balls, you know? You say, oh, I got a whole bunch of crunchy balls in the back, and then they go there and they come back and they say, oh, and they hit their head and they say, I'm sorry, I just sold last batch of crunchy balls to my nephew who came here 10 minutes ago. And you say, well, why didn't you just say that? You don't have to make believe you got the crunchy balls. And they go, no, can I get you some water? And I say, I came here for crunchy balls. And they try to push this shit on you. It's ridiculous. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Those some unique looking ingredients you have there. Any tips?
Well, I do happen to know a recipe, which may come in handy out there in the wastes here. Take it. And have a few ingredients on the house. It's not like we're struggling for supplies down here.
Regular meat added. Cave fungus added. Potato added.
Morning.
Oh. So she likes the pigtails. Okay. This is where she poops. Okay, let's just... Oh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. And this here. oh. Roach History Part 2. Wow, I'm very lucky I found that. It's like Lurk Casserole. The Underground by Roach Part 2. 2080-21. All hell breaks loose. Mutants start pouring into the state from all angles. Raider gangs launch guerrilla offensive against any and all authority figures. Within a year, chaos reigns. Alright. And the gangs begin to fight with each other for territory. I leave Vegas and head towards the Rocky Mountains where I lived for a few years. I figured the area would be pretty rat-free, but I was wrong and foolish enough to venture out without a Geiger counter. I paid the price when my skin began falling off, but I lived through it, and now I'm almost thankful for it. Now I can live as long as I can, stay in one piece. 2104, 2109. I returned to New Vegas after a series of adventures, escapades, and various other life-affirming incidents, and find a new home in the underground. By this point, there was some balance restored to the area. The gangs had settled, and the underground militia owned their ground and defended it well. They had set up defenses in all the buildings around the main office and were recruiting from the locals to guard the place. I signed up for frontline defense, sniping basically, not a whole lot of other work available for a ghoul, I quickly found. The locals were a good group, though, and within a few years I had earned enough to get my own apartment in the residential area. Anyway, that turned out to be a shack in an unfinished sector, which we then had to build into a house. There were certain rules back then, barring people like me from living amongst the norms. That's another story, though. I didn't mind at the time. It was better work than being on the front lines, and there were plenty of others like myself who in many ways were worse off because they had so much more to lose. One of the other ghouls was assigned to set about standardizing a test for our kind to detect any potential hazards they might cause to norms, which the military officials eventually agreed to. Those of us who passed got to stay in the main sectors. Those who didn't did not set up homes in unfinished and neighboring sectors and tried to make the best of things together. 2110, after many years of building and saving a steady supply of caps, I returned to my pre-war hobby / job of making music. 21100. Cool.
Hey.
Farewell. Alright. I think I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah. I think I might do that. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so I went to Forlorn Hope and I was talking to people, and then this guy was Lieutenant Gorobets. He was like, hey, my team got messed up and Betsy got raped by a raider fiend or something. So I'm like, I could talk to Betsy.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
What happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon.
Tell me about 1st Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us.
Alright, bye. Alright. And I'll put on my fancy lady talking suit. Yeah. I think this guy might have been.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Just how long have you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us. Used to... We took... That was back in 73.
Sorry. I think we just saw that.
They had themselves some fun.
Yeah, it's mangled his feet. We did this, yeah. Bye.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Talk.
Back already? I can spare...
How do things look around the camp?
Not good. We still haven't gotten any support from the rest of the NCR, and the Legion is kicking our ass right now.
Alright. Bye.
Got a second to talk, boss?
Sure, buddy. What's on your mind?
Meeting Corporal Sterling, well, it kinda got me thinking.
Yeah?
Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?